Hello Floss2, my name is Tamara and welcome to my channel Tamara Cross Stitch. Today's video is going to be a bit slightly different from what I have been filming so far because I thought about filming a video about the top 10 kits, Dimensions Gold collection kits from my collection of kits I have purchased so far. The thing is that when I was like looking for something in my boxes with kits, with charts, in my stash, yes, I just had the idea of why not filming, for example, taking a brand where I have which has more kits or more charts in my stash, because I'm sure that each of you okay, I'm not sure. Let's say it's my case. For example, I have certain brands, certain designers which are dear to my heart, and I have more or less more kits or more designs, more charts from that designer or from that brand. There are other designers which I have, for example, a chart 2, 3, okay, no more than 5, let's say so, yes. So I was thinking, why not filming from those which I have a lot, taking 10 of them and filming a top. So which are the top 10 kits, top 10 charts, which I would stitch now and here, let's say so. And the first box I pulled out, it was the box with the Dimensions Gold collection. And I said, okay, these are going to be the first ones. Speaking about dimensions, my story with falling in love with this designs, it's a bit, I wouldn't say strange, it's interesting. I found out about these beautiful designs in 2015, because 15 or 14, sorry. I started stitching in 2013. It was the end of the year, so I'm celebrating 11 years since I have been stitching, and I started watching the floss tube, Russian floss tube, in 2014, because I accidentally found out that the people, stitchers, are actually filming their stitching. I had no idea that such a thing exists. Okay, and YouTube at those times, it wasn't so developed as today, because today any recipe you want, any tutorial you want, you just like give a search on YouTube and YouTube gives you these things. But 11 years ago, it wasn't like that. Okay, so I saw that there are people stitching, and these people are filming their stitching. And most of them had the dimensions as the crown of their stash, let's say so. So, oh my god, these are so beautiful designs. And kind of a year later, when I moved to UK, it was the year when I started purchasing dimensions kits. I mean, like purchasing them because I saw them on YouTube. I thought that they are cute and that I am going to stitch them one day. But I wasn't stitching. I had the Victorian house. I don't remember how it's called. Now it's framed. And that one was started and it wasn't being stitched, you know. The thing is, what I was purchasing, but not stitching them. And it was kind of 2018, I think, when I understood what I like stitching, which are my preferences. Kind of I formed my stitching taste, appetite, I would say. And I realized that a lot of the kits, they were beautiful, but I won't stitch them because I purchased just because I saw in somebody else's video and I thought that they are cute. And little by little, not at once, little by little, I was like thinking twice, thinking 3 times, and little by little I was selling those kits because I understood that I like them, they are nice, but I won't stitch them. And instead of that, little by little, I was buying the kits which I already understood that I want. That okay, and there were kits which I left. I didn't sell because I liked them then and I still like them, so I haven't changed my mind. Okay, and now, like nowadays, I would say that I have almost all the kits, or let's say all of the kits I like. The ones I don't like, maybe I'll find them. Maybe I'm going to stitch them with the leftovers from these threads, because it's possible to do these things. But nevertheless, I have 10 kits which are very dear to my heart, and I would stitch them now and here. Which are the kits? You'll see in a second. And the first one I would like to start with, this is Shatu Royale. The thing is that I haven't seen this one stitched many times. I mean, like, it's a very rarely stitched design, but I looked for photos before buying this one. I looked for photos to see that how this one looks when it's stitched, and I fell in love with like how it looks stitched. It's a very beautiful one. It's pretty unusual for dimensions, because it's more like a sampler. It has like a very, I wouldn't say complicated, but multiple frames. And this looks beautiful. It has the alphabet, and there's a castle, there is the peace dove. Beautiful, beautiful. So yes, by the way, the very old designs of dimensions, they were purchased from the local eBay in time. I tried to cut a better deal, I would say, and I'm happy with what I've got. So this one is a very dear design to me. I don't know if you're curious to see what's inside, because all of them are like the classical dimensions kitting. So here is the 14th count Aida. It's cream. Yes, a lot of threads. I can feel how heavy this one is. And there are beads here, the golden beads. The golden beads which are in the dimensions kits, I am going to replace with SJ designs, because the stitchers who used, I saw at least on YouTube, and they said about this, they used the ones in the kit because of the time, because they have been in these kits for so much time. When you are attaching them, the gold paint from them scratches, goes away. So I have SJ designs, 2mm gold pearls, and I bought like 2 or 3 packs, I think, for the dimensions kits where I have to replace them. Things like this. The next one looks like this. This one I won't open because it doesn't have anything different inside than the other one, more than that it doesn't have any beads. So this is English Valley Cottage. This one is quite recent, I would say, purchase. It wasn't bought a long time ago. Dimensions has a few designs with this cottages. I mean, like summer cottages, English cottages. I like many of them, but I was aware that I will stitch only one. I won't stitch all of them. That's why from the others, I mean from all the dimensions had, I try to examine them, to look how they look when they are stitched. I mean, and out of all, this one was my favorite. So I said, okay, if to stitch, I'm going to stitch this one. Okay, what's the name? English Valley Cottage. When I started looking for it, oops, apparently this one was more rare than the others, but I was patient, and like there was a time when this one, because there were 2 cases when I lost this one on YouTube, on eBay, sorry, and like it came my time, my moment, my minute, and I bought this one. I love it very much. It's a pretty popular design, and so it being stitched like on YouTube, it's nothing like a rare one. So I said this one I haven't seen many times being stitched. But this one, yes, I have seen it stitched. The next one is Her Majesty's Carousel. Yeah, such a design. Many say it's a princess design, and yes, it's a kind of pink, nice, sweet princess design. I used to say that as long as I'm the only girl in the house, because I have 2 boys, like my 2 boys, my husband and my my son. This one is going to be stitched for me. I have hot air balloons, also designed by Dimensions. That one is simple collection, it's not the gold collection, but also it's in the pink, baby blue and pink colors, and I thought that when I'm going to stitch this one, probably I'm going to stitch that one, and they will come as a collection on the wall. So it's going to be my princess collection. Beautiful one. I saw it stitched, so it looks extraordinarily nice. This one also is 14th count Aida, yes. Again, it has beads here and the threads, which are very beautiful. This one, by the way, I would change the Aida for linen, because look how much stitching it's here and how much space it's in. So, of course, this one is going to look more nice on linen. By the way, speaking about replacing the Aida from the kits with linen, in my case, I'm not kind of, okay, I'm going to replace everything. No. For example, here I would leave it because, yes, there is a space where you can see the Aida. It's mostly here in the sky, and it's a little bit here. At least I think so. I'm not sure. But I would leave it, because it's better and quicker and nicer and more comfortable to stitch on Aida than on linen. You see, that's why I wouldn't change here. I'm not sure if I would change here either, because again, everything is stitched and there's just some space where it's in. I'll think about this one. I will think. I'm not sure about this one, but here I will keep the Aida for sure. Here I would change. So. Not everything, because I know stitchers, they say, oh, I won't stitch on Aida, I will change. No, no, no. If Aida is covered, I will stitch on Aida, because it's much, much better, easier. You know, like, when I start stitching, by the way, I first stitched on Aida, and then I learned how to stitch on even weave and linen. I like both, by the way. But for me, Aida, it's kind of relaxing, because I'm stitching calm, nice. I don't have to count the threads. Okay, next one is a classical, I would say. This is an elegant tapestry, and let's say kind of 6 years ago. If you would tell me, oh, you're going to like this kit and you are going to buy it and you'll be like very willing to stitch it, I said no, 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 I won't. I was always considering this one too, I don't know, how do I say, I don't know, for old houses, something like this. And I said no, I won't stitch this one. But in time I understood how beautiful this one is. I saw it being stitched. Stitchers used to stitch it like from the original kit, but now this one is even more rare than it was like years ago, because, you know, it was discontinued when I knew about it, but in like 6 years it got even more rare, so it's even more difficult to find. So I know that there are stitchers who are gathering the leftovers, I mean like Dimensions thread leftovers from the other kits when they are stitching, and they are using them to stitch new kits which are like out of print. I'm also getting together all the Dimensions threads, because there is a kit which there is a design which I would like to stitch with the leftovers, because that one is pricey. It's too pricey for me. Okay, so elegant tapestry, yes, and my great joy was that I managed to fish this one out of our eBay for a very decent price. So I'm very happy about this one. It has 14th count Aida, then no beads and the threads. So, and it has gold threads as well, metallic threads. How do I say? I don't know how they call them. Okay, so this is how it looks like. You probably know this one. So here, maybe I would change the Aida for linen, for even weave, I don't know. Next one, I am considering them a pair, because it was my dream to get them together. And yes, I got them together. It was in a year before Christmas, and the same seller was selling them, and I was like kind of very eager to get them both, and told the husband, oh, there is a position, there are 2 positions like on eBay, and I would like them both as they come as a pair. There are 2 Santas. And he says, okay, this is going to be my how do I say, stitching present for you this Christmas. You can use a big amount of money to bid on it, but fortunately they came for decent money, I would say. So this is Windsept Santa, the one which is in red, and this is Windsept Traveler, the one which is in blue. They are not supposed to be very big because they are 14 and 16 inches, both of them, by the way. There is a lot of unstitched space around them, but there is a lot of backstitch. There are a lot of elements, as you see, the bag with toys, so not a lot of stitching, but the one which is present, it's pretty, how they say, there is pretty much work to do here. And the Windswept Traveler, the Santa in blue, as I used to call him, this is how he looks. Again, very beautiful. I know that there is also from this series, there is a tree skirt, and there is ornaments, 6 ornaments. They come like ovals, I think, or egg form. Also the Santas. There was a time when I was thinking about purchasing those as well, but then I said that as long as I'm stitching a lot of nan, a lot of other things, I won't manage to do those as well. So when speaking about dimensions, I will focus on the gold collection. I mean the bigger works, the bigger designs, not the small decorations. In time, if I will have a very long life and I'll have the time, maybe I'll buy the decorations as well, but not now. Okay, so these ones come on 18th Aida, both of them. So again, they have beads here. I don't know if you can see them, a little bit of beads. 18th count white Aida, and the threads, of course, Christmassy red, green threads. But they have other colors as well because of the toys, I think. I'm sorry for putting them back, but they don't have like any marks. I mean, like if I'm taking them out, after that I'll have to guess which belongs to which, and I don't want to risk this. This one also has a little bit of beads. Oh no, this one has more beads, but they are here in the packet. They went out of this one. Also 18th count white Aida, and the threads. Not a lot of threads as far as I can see, but it's understandable because the Santa is not very large. Nice ones again. It was a dream of getting them both. Okay, next one is the last one, which comes in a bag. This is a Millennium Angel, and again, this is a design which, if you told me 6 years ago, oh, you are going to look for this design and you are going to be willing to stitch it, I would say no, it's not me. Why not? Because there was a time when I was, it's not that I was against, but I didn't see the beauty of stitching angels, let's say so. In time, I was kind of like seeing designs which I started liking. And at the moment, if I'm not wrong, I have 4 angels in my stash. 2 are from Dimensions, they are kit and 2 kits. And 2 are from Lavender and Lace, I mean like the chart. And this is the Millennium Angel. I saw it being stitched, I saw it on YouTube. This one is very beautiful. It will take longer time to do it because it comes on 18th count Aida and everything is stitched, you see, like there are no spaces which are not stitched, unstitched spaces, everything is stitched. I don't know how much half stitch is here, because if there is half stitch, the work is going to go faster, but this is how it looks like, this one. So if I'll have the time and the willingness, this one also is going to be a design which I would stitch. Beautiful one. Next one, it already comes in this kind of package, you probably know. This one, this is Roadster Santa. Also a pretty old design because here it's not with the organizer, the modern ones. Probably it was still assembled in US. I don't know if you see. I think the ones which are assembled in US still have this sign. This one, by the way, there is a funny story because I was not paying attention at this design until a moment when I saw it in a video. So it was a video from the Russian YouTube when a stitcher went to a stitcher's meeting, and everybody brought what they had stitched, you know, and there were piles of stitched designs. And the lady who was filming, she was just going over them. She was like putting like, how they say, like pages of a book. And this one, when she started filming, this one was on top, and she kind of like went with the camera like very like on top of it, quite slowly, and she filmed all the details. And I said, oh my god, this one is beautiful. Why I haven't noticed this one so far? That moment, exactly the same moment, I stopped the video and I went looking for it. I mean, like online. And I think in less than 2 weeks, I found this one and I purchased it. Very funny, very nice, beautiful. And again, it has beads. A lot of my designs have beads. And the last two designs are designs which I purchased from the very beginning when I started buying dimensions designs, and I haven't doubted that I want to stitch this one. So one of the designs, this is my lady's chateau. You probably know this design. I'm not sure if this one is out of print, because on eBay I saw this one being sold for bigger price than usual. You know, when I have the kit and I know that I have it in my stash, and for example, when I'm looking on eBay and I saw that the kit which I purchased like nicely, normally it was like sold everywhere for a normal price, I see that it starts costing more money. I realize that probably this one is out of print, and that's why the price went higher. I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong. So this is a design, as I said, which I liked from the very beginning when I saw it, and I still didn't dislike it. I still want to stitch it. And this one comes already the modern thing, you see, with how it's said, with the organizer. See here, says it's 2017, probably the year when it was put together in the pack, because the design is much older. I know that Dimensions has this one in very old packages, so even in the bag type of package, if I'm not wrong. And the last one, it's Alan Mayly's Gracious Era. Again, it was purchased 2015, I think. It was one of the first kits from Dimensions which I purchased when I came to live here in UK. And you see, it's almost 10 years, 9 for sure, and I haven't stitched it yet. Yes, but the time will come and I will stitch this one. By the way, which count Aida is? 16th, I think. Yeah, 16th count Dove Grey Aida. Beautiful. And again, it's in the new, they say it's 2014 when it was assembled. So 10 years, yes, 10 years. And it has threads inside, because I can feel that it still had threads inside. Okay, so this was the 10th. So these were the 10 designs by Dimensions, which I would stitch. I would say, like, taking them one by one if I would have the time and stitch them. The thing is, with the Dimensions kits that I kind of made myself, okay, I wouldn't say a plan, because I don't like when we call it like this in stitching. This is a hobby, this is not a job. I told myself that it would be nice to stitch at least one gold collection, I mean like kit per year. As I said, I don't have them many, so I think if I'm going to keep to this tradition, I would get them stitched a lot. But then I said it's too little, and I told myself, what if I will try kind of stitch throughout the year one design, and during the winter start a design, stitch from it a part and finish the next winter. The thing is that I don't know why, but the winter designs, they are stitched very little by me. The thing is that, you know, first it's Christmas, everybody wants to stitch Christmas, then it's January. You stitch something which is winter. Okay, I'm telling you this because I like stitching seasonal designs. And then in February, I am kind of sick and tired already of winter designs. I don't know why it happens, because winter designs, they're beautiful. And I'm tending very much to look for something floral, something like with more colors, things like this. That's why I don't manage during a winter to stitch a one winter design. That's why I said that probably it would be a good idea to split a winter design in 2 winters. And in such a way, in 2 years, I would stitch 3 gold collection kits, not 2. So I'll take into consideration this idea of mine, and I'll see how this one is going to work in practice. And that's it. These were the 10 designs, as I said, 10 kits by Dimensions Gold Collection, which I would stitch now and here if I would have the time and 20 hands. And I hope you liked this kind of video, and see you in my next videos. Until then, bye bye.